Let's get it.
Hey gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Dancing with Demond. Appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to get some pointers on how to have a lady excited about dancing with you when you show up to an event or to a class. So we're going to start off with an acronym that we came up with called DANCE, D-A-N-C-E. We're going to start with the first letter, D, okay? Dance to your partner's level. It's important that the lady or your partner has a wonderful time when you ask them to dance. Remember, we only have about 3.5 minutes, but you want to make sure that those are quality minutes spent with your partner on the dance floor. So remember, when you start off your dance, don't start off with all of the trick moves that you know. Start off with some basic half turns, full turns, things of that nature to assess the lady's skill level, especially if you have never danced with her before. After a couple of seconds into the dance, you should get a good feel on how proficient the lady is in a particular dance style that you all may be dancing in. After that, think of it like a book. You want to start off with an intro, and you want to build up to a climax and gradually come out of it towards the ending. And the lady should, after the dance, should feel confident in what she did, and you should feel confident that she felt very comfortable with the dance that she had with you. So remember, dance to your lady's level or to your partner's level, and try not to outdance your lady. Hey gentlemen, let's get on with the letter A now. We want to talk about appearance. Now, a lot of things we want to say about appearance, they're common knowledge things, but I just want to make sure that we reiterate what we already know. I believe repetition builds retention, so we want to make sure that we are on top of our appearance. When you leave the house, whether you're going to a dance event or whether you're going to work, any type of gathering where people are going to see you, you want to make sure that you leave the house ready to take over the world, okay? So when we go out to a dance event, first of all, you want to make sure that you're dressed appropriately. You don't want to overdress or underdress, whether it's for class or whether it's for a party. You want to make sure that you're dressed appropriately for the event. You want to make sure that your clothes are pressed and clean. Whether you're wearing jeans, shorts, t-shirt, you want to make sure that you don't have any wrinkles and that you wear your clothes pressed and clean. And good grooming, secondly, you want to make sure that you always have a clean haircut, and if you're wearing facial hair, make sure that it's edged up perfectly all the time. Personally, I get a haircut once a week. I make sure that I go in and see my barber to stay on top of my grooming because, again, I'm always selling myself and I never know who I'm going to come in contact with. Third, our body odors, gentlemen. We got to stay on top of our breath. And again, I know these are things that you already know, but make sure that you brush, floss, and use mouthwash at least twice a day. When you're going out, you want to make sure that you keep breath mints on you or some type of breath deodorizer, whether it's a spray or wash form. I usually just keep a pack of mints in my pocket, whether it's Tic Tacs, Altoids, whatever brand best suits you. But you want to make sure that you keep those on you at all times. And then drink water periodically during the night. Rinse your mouth out with water, especially if food is going to be served at the event. Also, gentlemen, good grooming. You know, a barber is one of the most valuable assets a gentleman can have. So you want to make sure you go to the barbershop on a regular basis. Personally, I go about once a week to make sure that I keep my facial hair neat. See, I don't wear any facial hair anymore. But if you're wearing a beard or a mustache, make sure that it's always edged up and clean. Make sure that your hairline is always together. Lastly, cologne, okay? I always have ladies talk about men overusing cologne. And what I do is I just take the cologne, I do 2 sprays in the air, and I walk through the mist. And that's usually, especially if you're using good cologne, it should last you the entire night. If you're putting the cologne in your hand or aftershave or putting it on your face and on your clothes, make sure after you do that you wash your hands. You don't want to transfer the scent that you're wearing onto the lady during the dance. So just make sure you wash your hands after you use your cologne. And again, go light is probably the better way to go. Don't forget that a lot of ladies are very sensitive to a lot of chemicals, and you don't want to have a lady to have any type of allergic reaction to something that you're wearing. Remember, we're always being a gentleman, and even before we leave the house, we're thinking about the lady before we even get there. So keep appearance at the forefront of your thoughts when you're leaving the house, going out to any type of event, but especially when you're going to a dance event, class, or party. Okay, gentlemen, let's move on to the letter N. Now, for some of you, this is going to be very difficult, but keep this in mind. No teaching on the dance floor. Ladies go to class all the time. They learn everything that they need to learn in class. When they get to the dance floor, they really just want to have a good time. So regardless of what the lady's doing or not doing, no teaching on the dance floor. Now, if she asks you a question and she's like, hey, can you help me with this, or am I doing this right? Of course, accommodate her and give her your thoughts. But if you go back to the letter D, we want to dance to the lady's level. So there really should be no need for you to tell a lady when she's doing something wrong. So for 3 minutes, no teaching. Okay, gentlemen, letter C. Now, for me, the C stands for two things. Mainly communicate, but also compliment. When I say communicate, I mean when you come into an event, anytime you make eye contact with somebody, say something to them. Speak. I mean, just be nice. It's very, very simple to do. Not only to the ladies, but also to the gentlemen. We want to make sure that we have a good reputation of having a good spirit and a good nature when we go into an event. That always word spreads about that, about your nature, who you are. So communicate to people and give compliments. Of course, before you dance with a lady, the first thing you should do when you get on the dance floor is give the lady a compliment. Tell her that she looks nice. Tell her you like what she's wearing. Whatever comes to your heart, make sure it's sincere. You don't want a package message that you just throw at every lady when you get on the dance floor. But even the gentlemen, sometimes I go out and I see guys and I see their shoes, because I'm a shoe guy. I say, hey, I like those. Just give a compliment. It's very easy to do. And if, as long as it's coming from the heart, it will be felt and be sincere. Okay, gentlemen, the last letter of dance, E. Okay, E is for escort. We want to make sure, gentlemen, when we ask a lady to dance, we escort our lady to the dance floor. Once we finish the dance with the lady, we want to escort her back at least to the general area where we receive the lady before the dance. Also, when we arrive to an event or a class, and we are in the parking lot walking into the building, if we see a lady or a group of ladies walking into the building, escort them into the building. And then if you're leaving, and of course if you notice a lady leaving by herself, ask the lady if she needs an escort to her car. Remember, gentlemen, we want our ladies to feel safe and protected, not only on the dance floor, but when they leave the dance floor or they leave the facility. Remember, gentlemen, we don't do these things that I talked about today because she's a lady. We do them because we are gentlemen. Okay, gentlemen, here are a couple of bonus points to take with you. First, dance with ladies you don't know, and then make sure that you dance with multiple ladies, okay? Always ask a variety of ladies to dance, but especially the ladies that you don't know, or if it's their first time coming, if you've never seen them out before. Ladies come out all the time, and I always hear that they didn't have a chance to dance. We don't want that to happen, gentlemen. What I normally tell my gentlemen in my class, once you ask a lady to dance at a particular table, dance with every lady at that table, then take a break, move on to the next table. Normally, if you use that philosophy, you'll dance 30 minutes at a time, and then you'll take a break. And take the time to get you some water, use your breath mints, all the other things that we talked about earlier, and then move on to the next table. Hopefully, if you implement this into your social dance life, you will see an increase in positive attitudes with the lady that you normally dance with. Hey, I hope this information was helpful. Let me know if there's anything I need to add to the list. Just leave a comment below. I would really appreciate it, and I'll definitely get back to you. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button below. We want to make sure that we keep you up to date to everything that's going on in the dance community, classes, and so forth. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Purple Charlotte Steppers Club, okay? On Facebook at Purple Charlotte Steppers Club, on Instagram at Purple Charlotte Steppers. Or feel free to email me with any of your questions or concerns, or even event schedules that may be going on in your area. That's going to be purplecharlotteinfo purplesharlotteinfo@gmail.com. Again, purplesharlotteinfo@gmail.com. Don't forget, spread the love of the dance. Tell everybody what you know, where you go, and let's experience the joy of the Steppers lifestyle.